Wrestling Rampage, back with another video.
That's right. We are back with another video, and right now, I'm going to be showing you a collection. I've seen that it's really popular here on YouTube for people to show off some of their collections. So here at Wrestle Rampage, we're going to show off our collection. And we have a wrestling replica belt collection. I know that WWE fan, Miss WWE Fan 13, showed off her belt collection, and nice belt collection, by the way. Ours, little older belts, but, you know, it is what it is, and you get some steals on the belt sometimes. So, we'll go ahead with the first belts, and these are actually Tag Team Championships, as you can tell on there. It's kind of hard to see because they are black and gold. I ended up getting these belts on eBay. I thought these were a little more better made, but especially they're kind of like made out of pressed metal and stuff. These aren't the best type of belts. These actually are my worst belts I got in my collection. But I ended up paying, I think, $100 for them. They weren't that bad. So, you know, they weren't that bad of a collection. And it's pretty heavy, too.
Yeah.
The next belt that we have in the collection is the WCW Hardcore World Heavyweight Championship from WCW. And of course,
2001.
That's right. And as you can tell right there, it says Hoss on there. And I don't know where that came from, by the way. I ended up getting this belt from a guy who was wanting to get rid of his belts at a indie promotion, actually. And he had this in a where he was wanting to get rid of it. I paid like $150 for it. It's a nice belt, nice Hardcore Championship belt. Next one up is this right here, and it's a it is a Indie World Championship belt, and as you can tell, it has all the states, well, not states, but countries, Japan, the United Kingdom, all that. I ended up getting this belt from a dealer here in our town. He was wanting to get rid of it. It is missing a few diamonds here, but I could always get those replaced. And I think I ended up paying about $150 for this one too. So it's an Indie World Championship belt. That was belt number 3. Technically, it's 4 because I got the tag belts. But next one is, and you did see this on one of the other videos we did about the July 4th edition of Wrestling Rampage. It is the WCW United States Heavyweight Championship. Great belt, World Championship Wrestling right there on the side plates. Great belt. Actually, this is one of the first belts I owned, and I ended up paying about $150 for it. It's a nice little belt. The next one up is a funny story about this belt. If you don't mind telling the story about this belt.
I can't remember.
Well, anyway, we were looking around town at pawn shops. Well, we went to this pawn shop, and in this display window, there was this. The WWF World Championship, that the Smoking Skull Championship that Austin had, you know, made. You know, the scratch WWF logos right there, It's a WWF belt. You know, you can see the side plates, the Attitude belts. You know, and then of course it has the snake skin on the back. So, pretty good belt. I think I paid $200 for this one. But it was just really funny that I actually found it at a pawn shop. That one was a really good buy. Next one is, now this one is a funny story too. I was married before, and now I'm divorced. But that's not what I was talking about. This I ended up buying this for my wife at the time. She was a wrestling fan too, and she ended up, we ended up getting divorced, and I told her I was going to keep the belt, and I keep the belt. The WWF Women's Championship, and that's right, it's the WWF Women's Championship. And it also has a snake skin on the back too, by the way. It's actually really a rather small belt compared to a lot of the other belts, but that was the WWF Women's Championship. Alright. Next belt that I have is a tag team belt. These are the WCW World Tag Team Championships. Held by, the Outsiders. Who else? Brian Pillman and Austin, the Hollywood Blondes. Harlem Heat. These are the WCW
Nasty Boys.
The Nasty Boys, and I have the golden tip on them.
These are the old school WCW.
Yes, the old school WCW tag belts. I ended up getting on eBay, and it was around tax time, and I ended up buying these for a little over $400. But at that time, I had enough money to buy whatever I wanted to buy, so I was like, well, I only had one set of tag belts, I might as well buy another. Next one, I also bought online, but this does look familiar to a lot of people, as the WWE Intercontinental Championship. But as you could tell by this belt, this is the WWF Intercontinental Championship, the one that Shawn Michaels held, which is my favorite wrestler of all time. If some people don't know that by watching some of our videos already, that is my favorite wrestler of all time, and that's why I ended up buying this belt. This one is the only one that I paid, besides the tag belts, are the only ones I paid for pretty much full price. This one I paid for about $329. And, it's a great belt. I really love this belt. Some of the greatest champions of all time, or greatest wrestlers of all time for that matter, have held the WWF Intercontinental Championship, and that was actually one of my favorite ones. And last but not least, because I'm thinking about buying some more whenever I have the money, is this one. And I did end up paying $300 for this one, but this one was $29 cheaper than the other one. But it is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and as you can tell right there, Shawn Michaels on the nameplate. It's a great belt. I love this belt. Once again, Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler, so I had to get his nameplate. And that one was a really good one. So there was the 10 wrestling belts that Hear Us at Wrestling Rampage actually own in our wrestling belt collection. We did have a little bit more, but there was other priorities that we had to take care of. I know that we had the WCW World title at one time, the WWE Spinner Championship, the one that John Cena had, and the ECW World Heavyweight Championship, but we actually had to end up getting rid of those for personal reasons. But if we would have kept those, we would have had 13 altogether, so that would have been a really big belt collection. That was Wrestling Rampage's belt collection. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestleRampage2. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see great videos that we're going to be coming up with. This week we're going to be banging out videos like crazy. Make sure you check us out. Sorry last week we weren't able to. We had a lot of stuff that we had to take care of. So we will be bringing out some more videos this week. And make sure you smash the hell out of that fucking subscribe button, because you'll get every video we've ever made, every updated video that we're going to make, and we hope that you have a great day.